What's up guys, Jamie coming to you guys with another video. Before we get into the video, as always, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. When you guys do hit subscribe, please make sure you guys are hitting that notification button. In this video, I'm basically going to be just kind of giving you my thoughts and opinion on upcoming shoe releases of 2021. I'll probably do this a little bit more often just because there's always shoes coming out, new shoes, so I'll definitely be giving you my thoughts and opinions on those. But as of this video, these are the shoes that are confirmed to release in 2021. So getting right to it, I'm basically just going to scroll through my phone, find this little article of all the at least Air Jordan sneakers that are going to come out for 2021. So maybe I'll do this like a different part series. This one will just be for the Air Jordan sneakers for 2021 that are confirmed so far. But you know, starting with this list, you have these Air Jordan 13 Starfish that come out on January 2nd. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, not the biggest fan of these. They're basically the Chicago or Cherry 13 color blocking, but I don't think that orange is it. I don't know what Jordan brand was thinking. I don't know who would really want to wear this shoe. With these 13s, it's hard because a lot of people either love them or they really hate them. I'm a pretty big fan of the 13s. The only thing about them though is I only like the OG colorways, whether it's like the Breads, the Chicagos, the He Got Game, any other colorway on the 13th. I don't know, like it just looks a little bit too tacky for me. It looks like something I couldn't really wear for myself. I'm just trying to picture myself wearing these with black jeans or something, and you know, I just feel like that outfit would just be too out of there. And the next shoe on this list is the Air Jordan 1 High OG University Gold and Full. These come out on January 9th of 2021. But let me know what you guys think about these. I think these are personally okay. Everyone always says every time Jordan comes out with an Air Jordan 1 that's pretty trash, like are they running out of ideas? Are they milking the ones? I'll say for these, I'm just not a big fan of the Volt and then the yellow on the back. It just kind of seems like they put these two colors together. They put like that black lining on the Volt Air and said, you know, there's something a little bit different, so let's just give it to them. I'll personally say for myself, I would hold off on these. I wouldn't cop them for personal. I don't think resale on these is going to be anything too crazy. And then the next shoe on the list is the Air Jordan 4 Woman Starfish. These come out on January 21st and they essentially look like the Air Jordan 4 Breads. A pretty good alternative because the Bread 4s are actually going for decent price now. Even though they are a good alternative though, they're just not quite the same. Like I'm looking at it a little bit closer and the tongue either looks deconstructed if you guys look at it, or it has a gray outline, and then it looks like to be almost like a mesh material. The mesh at the end of it has like that orange lining. So I'll say for these, I'm gonna pass on them. Just not fire in my opinion. The color, materials, even though it has that Bread 4 colorway blocking, this definitely isn't it. You know, now that I'm realizing that this list is a little bit longer than I expected, I'm just gonna go through the main shoes that I want to talk about. But you know, these are pretty nice right here. The Air Jordan 4 Pop Haze, you know, people are gonna dub these basically the poor man Travis Scott 4s, friends and family. These are pretty nice. I like that brown. I like that kind of like off-white sail midsole. The one thing I could go without is that red lining or that red the red cloth behind the tongue. I think if they just made that black or that sand color, it would look a little bit cleaner. But you know, that's not something that someone's gonna really notice, especially like if you wear your pants over the tongue. But I'll say these are gonna have to be an automatic cop. Pretty fire in my opinion. And the next shoe is probably gonna gain a little bit of attraction. These are the Air Jordan 1 High OG Woman Silver Toe. Personally for myself, like I said, not the biggest fan of patent leather. They're not the biggest fan of shiny materials on shoes. So for myself, I'll hold off on these, but I could picture a lot of people wanting them, a lot of people making pretty fire outfits. I mean, they're essentially black, white, and gray, so can't really go wrong with them. But I myself, I'm not the biggest fan of the material. And then the next shoe on the list is the Air Jordan 6 Carmine. I think these are going to be pretty major. I don't know if this picture here is like an accurate picture of the shoes that are supposed to come out, but if they do keep the soles yellowed like how they are here, I think they'll be pretty fire. Just give it that super vintage OG look. And then the Nike Air is going to be on the back, so these are going to be a for sure auto cop. And then the next Air Jordan 1 that is confirmed is the University Blues. I talked about this a little bit in the Metallic 1 reviews, but I think these might be definitely for now because they haven't dropped that many other pictures of the shoes coming out, but these probably have to be the most fire Air Jordan 1 to come out so far in 2021 or whenever they do come out. I think these are just really nice. The color blocking, I mean, it's that Chicago Bulls color blocking, but it's in that UNC powder blue, a little bit ashier, right? Like that UNC blue is always kind of varied on the Air Jordan models, but this is a really nice shoe and probably one I'm gonna try to go for personal. But I picture these going for the same amount as the Mochas, and if not a little bit more. And the one shoe that I want to quickly mention is the Air Jordan 3 Cool Grays. Really dope that they're coming out with this. The Air Jordan 3s are my top 4 all-time favorite Jordan model of all time. It's just kind of sad that they're dropping these now because, you know, I feel like these are very heavily liked in the sneaker community, but I know for sure they're not going to sell out. You know, people aren't going to give them the respect that they deserve. I think nonetheless though, people are going to be able to cop. I think all the older pairs that came out are starting to crumble, so it's the perfect time if you've been wanting a pair or if you have a pair that's crumbling to pick these up. And then the next Air Jordan 4 on the list is the Air Jordan 4 University Blues. Looks like the same exact blue that's on those ones that are supposed to come out in February. The thing about these though is I don't know what it is, but there's just something that is throwing me off. I don't know if it's like the black on the shoe, the cement print, I don't know. Like there's just something about the shoe I'm not the biggest fan of. I like the blue and I like the cement. Maybe I just don't like them together. And also the tongue, the patch on the tongue is not your typical flight patch. It's something a little bit different. If you look at a different angle of the shoe, it basically has like this extra patch on the side. That's something that I'm not the biggest fan of either, but you know, there are a lot of people that I've seen on the forums that do really like these 4s. You know, the next couple shoes are pretty fire. So starting up here, we have the Trophy Room Air Jordan 1 High OG Chicago's. I mean, there's probably not much to say about these. These are going to be crazy. They're going to resell like for super high and they're going to be super limited, hard to get. I mean, I myself like that gray outsole with that Chicago upper and it looks like a little bit washed, a little bit ashy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that's a pretty dope combo. I myself, I'm gonna for sure try to go for these for the personal. So let's see if we manage to cop them. For these are, you know, of course, super fire. You have the Air Jordan 1 High 85s, neutral gray. I had the reverse breads and the quality on those was super crazy. So to see them drop this colorway on that same exact model, I think it's going to be fire. And I don't know what you guys think, but do you guys think by Nike dropping this shoe, did they pick this exact colorway because, you know, it is a colorway that people have been wanting for a while, or are they trying to combat that resale of those Fugazi ones that came out? And then the next 2 shoes are pretty fire too, Raging Bulls. These came out when I was in middle school with the Raging Bull pack, but I think the only ones that are coming out is the red suede pair. So I see a lot of people on the Facebook marketplace trying to sell off the pairs, and I would honestly be doing the same. It sucks for them that once this shoe comes out, it's gonna completely shatter the value of their shoe, the OG pair. But you know, it's pretty dope that, you know, these newer kids, these newer sneakerheads are gonna be able to cop a pair for themselves. And then the next one, you know, I might take it back. These might have a competition for those Carolina University blue ones that are coming out. These are the Hyper Royal light smoke gray ones. These are super fire, confirmed for April 17th, 2021. I just really like the ashy look. I think that blue and that gray pairs really well with the white. I mean, you know, it seems like Nike is bringing us more and more of blue Air Jordan 1s for some reason, right? Like I feel like if you look on those lists, there was barely any bread colorway Air Jordan 1. So nice to see them switch up a little, but you know, like I said, I don't know how many variations of the ones they can do before we start getting tired of them. And then you have the Air Jordan 1 High OG in the Core Purple. The Light Fusion Red, I don't think we need to talk about much. I think those are garbage, straight garbage. No one's gonna pick them up in my opinion. And then diving deeper into these Core Purples, I think this is a pretty fire color. I don't think it's as nice as the Core Purple 1.0s and the 2.0s. And I don't know if these are going to be named 3.0s, but you know, not too bad. I think it's a good follow-up to keep that Court Purple colorway going on. And I wouldn't be surprised after this if they gave the Court Purple kind of like that bread color blocking, because I think that's the one they haven't done yet. They've done like the Bread Toes, the Chicagos, they've done these, and I'm pretty sure next year or sometime soon they're going to do the bread color for the Court Purples. The white cement 4s, I actually had no idea the white cement 4s were coming out again. I picked up a used pair for 90 bucks not too long ago on Facebook Marketplace, so I'm a little bummed to see that these are coming out again, because I could have sworn they came out 2012, 2016, 2015, and I guess it's been 5 to 6 years, so I guess they're bringing these out again. I don't know what they're gonna make different, because the last pair, to me, in my opinion, had a pretty good cement color, had Nike Air in the back, and quality was not too bad, so it'll be interesting to see what Nike does with these. And the next two are a pair of Air Jordan 1s. You have the Arctic Punch, which aren't too bad. They kind of remind me of the shoes that came out in Miami. I forgot what the exact name of it. I think it was like the Dust Pinks or something like that, that go for super crazy. So this might be like the poor man alternatives to those. These come out in spring 2021. And then the next one is the High OG Paisley. I think the concept of these isn't too bad, right? But it's a little bit tacky, and you definitely don't want to be in the wrong era wearing these. And then the next one are a pair of Travis Scott Air Jordan 6 British khakis. I think these are pretty fire. You know, everyone's gonna say that typically about every Travis Scott shoe that come out, but this right here, I think it's a lot better than the olive pair. I had an olive pair and I sold that pair, so hopefully gonna try to pick up this khaki pair because, you know, this neutral color, those hits of orange that I can see look pretty fire. Then you have some Air Jordan 1 low OGs. This is nice because, you know, the typical Air Jordan 1s that you see nowadays aren't that great. Like, I just think they're a little bit too clunky and they just look a little bit odd. I think there are plenty of people that pull them off pretty well, but for myself, I had a couple pairs. I had the gym reds, but I sold those. I just wasn't really feeling them. But I'll say I really dig this neutral gray color, but not really feeling that ghost green. That just seems like something they would put out for GS. Then you got some electric green, basically some infrared 6s. Those are, they're okay, right? Like, there's nothing too crazy about them. I'm pretty sure there are gonna be people that do like those. You have some more Air Jordan 1s. These are pretty dope. They basically look like the bread toes, but for the shadows. You know, I'll definitely be trying to pick those up. Lightning 4s are gonna be fire. Sucks for the people that have the OG. Sucks for the people that have the OG pair because this is basically gonna destroy the price and value of those pair, but cool to see them come out because I myself and my friend Jimmy have always wanted a pair, so probably gonna be picking those up for the toe. This pollen right here is pretty dope. I wanted the Iowa Dunks but wasn't able to get those, so this could be a dope alternative right there, even though I do think this color blocking does look better on the Dunks. Some more ones that I think will do all right. I think it's a good shoe for the summer 14. You have the black toe shattered backboard. I think Nike and Jordan Brand actually switched up the model of this, and I'll post a picture right here. These from those is absolute garbage. I don't know what they're thinking, but I mean, I guess if that's what they decided to do as a creative team, you know, there's no really changing their mind. You have the Bordeaux and the 6s. That's pretty fire. I love the Bordeaux 7s. I myself, I've had a couple pair of Bordeaux, like 2 pairs in the past, so to see them do it on the 6s, and I can see that tongue where it has that pattern, I think that's pretty fire. And you have some more ones, pretty nice colorway. It looks like the midnight navies and the cool grays. I did not know the cool grays were coming out next year. These were probably like one of the first ever Air Jordans that I got, or like hyper Air Jordans that I got. I got these when they came out in like 2010, 2011, something like that, when they came out with the pull-out box right after the Space Jam. So probably gonna try to pick these up for the personal, maybe just, you know, pick them up to do the review, but super dope to see that those are coming out. And then these got axed, so those aren't coming out. And then the last shoe on this long ass list is the Air Jordan 4 Retro SP Desert Moss. These basically look like they have the same exact color blocking as the Cool Gray 4s, but it's in like this olive color, which I think is pretty fire. So this is something that I'll probably try to pick up as well. Digging that because it looks like the air unit is yellow, but I don't know if this is just like a photoshopped image of the Cool Gray 4s, which does have a yellow air unit. So that was a long list of all the Air Jordans that are going to be coming out in 2021. I might break this up into little segments or just do bits and pieces because there are a lot more other shoes that are coming out, whether it's like Nike Dunks, Air Jordans, New Balance, Adidas, Yeezys, things like that. So I might break it into little segments, or I just drop this one and do separate videos. This is my first time ever doing this upcoming sneaker release video, so hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, hopefully the formatting wasn't too bad. I might switch it up, you know, for the future videos, but for the first one, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know what you guys think. Which are your favorite shoes or Air Jordan shoes that are coming out in 2021? For myself, I'll probably say it's a couple of the ones, of course. The 4s I think are pretty fire, and those Travis Scott 6s are pretty nice. So I think we got a couple shoes to look forward to review wise, owning, you know, just basically flexing on 2021. That's gonna wrap up the video, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.